What's going on, dreamers? We are live with some Test Drive V-Rally, or just V-Rally 2, as it's known in Europe. For some reason, they had to tack on the Test Drive name in the US, but not in Europe. This is technically V-Rally 2, because the first game, V-Rally 1, was on the PlayStation 1. So I guess they just decided to add Test Drive and not put the 2 on there, just so they can differentiate from the first game in the US. I don't even know. But this is probably my favorite rally game on the Dreamcast, even though there aren't really that many rally games. I think there are only 2, actually. Unless I'm missing one. Sega Rally 2 and Test Drive V-Rally. Maybe there's another one that I'm not remembering. But this is a better game than Sega Rally 2, in my opinion anyway. It has far more content. Sega Rally 2 only has 6 tracks, where this one has 80 tracks. 80 freaking tracks! That is absolutely amazing. They managed to pack all of that content onto the disc. Not only that, but this game also has a track creator, so in essence, this game has unlimited tracks. I guess this should have been Test Drive Unlimited. Test Drive Unlimited before Test Drive Unlimited actually was released. But yeah, this is a lot of content. 80 tracks for one racing game. It's right up there with 4x4 Evolution. Even though 4x4 Evolution has downloadable tracks, hundreds of custom downloadable tracks that you can get for the game. So a lot of tracks for that as well. But Test Drive V-Rally, lots of content. If you like lots of content, lots of variety in your tracks, V-Rally is the way to go. But anyway, let's get right into this. I will preemptively say that I am not very good at rally games or racing games in general. Some racing games I'm better at than others. Mario Kart being one of them. But I don't know, I'm okay at this game. It's not that difficult of a game. It's nice, easy to control, which is good. But yeah, this is a really good game. Very polished. I love the variety of tracks. It never gets old. But anyway, we're gonna get right into this. I do have a save game, as you can see, but I'm not gonna continue from where I left off or anything. I'm just gonna probably just play the arcade mode, which I think is what I chose. Okay, now I'm selecting the game mode. Arcade. Yeah, I think we'll do arcade. Hello to everyone in the chats, by the way. Kogi Fox, Marcos, Condry, 501st Guy, Luca, and Ivan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we'll go to arcade mode. Get a little arcade racing action in. Level 1's good. I played quite a bit of this. I don't know how close I am to completing the game, but I've played quite a bit. Do quite enjoy it. Which is a lot coming from me, because I'm not really a big fan of rally racing games. So the fact that I actually like this game is saying a lot. Unless I'm saying this doesn't really feel like a typical rally game, in which case maybe you won't like it if you like rally games. But no, it's definitely a rally racing game. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the track creator on this. I have briefly played around with it. I may go into that a bit later. Try it out. This is a pretty nice looking game as well. And as I said earlier, or did I say earlier that it runs at 60 FPS? Which is also an improvement over Sega Rally 2, which only runs at 30 unless you put in a cheat code, which will make it run at 60. Although I think it's different in the US and Japan. I'm not sure about Europe, but I know it's in one of them it's 30 FPS by default, and one of them it's 60 FPS by default, and you have to put in a cheat code to get the other one. I think it's Japan that runs at 60 by default, and then if you put in a cheat code, it locks it to 30, and that's because it doesn't really run at a consistent 60 FPS. So some people prefer a steady 30 FPS over 60, or inconsistent 60. But this game runs at 60 the entire time, and it is very smooth. No slowdown, no frame skips. It runs nice. And it's a nice looking game. That's a good combo of things to have. Good frame rate and good graphics. It's got a bit of pop in the foreground, as you can see, but it's not too bad. Overall, the environments are quite nice. Car models look decent. Bit of reflections going on the vehicle. I think maybe the reason why they were able to pack so many tracks into this game is that they reused a lot of the same assets on the tracks. So like the trees and the pedestrian models and things like that. Any sort of buildings that are on the side. Which is all stuff you can use in the track creator, of course. So when you have a bunch of reusable assets like that, you can make a ton of tracks without taking too much space on the disc. But I think the tracks are quite varied, so it's not like there are a ton of tracks that look very, very similar or anything. They're all quite nice. I find this game quite relaxing to play. Just kind of play it and chill. Play and chill. Occasionally not so chill when you ram into things, but the CPU opponents aren't too difficult, which is good. It's good for me, anyway. I mean, if you're looking for a challenge, I'm sure it gets more challenging as you progress, but you don't have to be an expert at racing games to actually win a race in this game. Hello, Kadri. Your favorite game. I can see that. I can definitely see this being someone's favorite game on the Dreamcast, or in general. It's solid. Out of all of the test drive games on the Dreamcast, I'd say this is my favorite, even though, again, it's not technically a test drive game. They just decided to slap the test drive name on it. Medium right, very low, open. But I do kind of have a soft spot for Test Drive 6, even though it plays and looks fairly bad. I don't know, I just kind of enjoy that game. How much is it? Oh, a little bit of a flip there. How much is a Dreamcast console? I'd say these days probably about 50, I want to say, for a working Dreamcast. US dollars, of course. Really varies, though. Hey, what's up, Buzzy? It's always hard to play racing games live streaming. Anytime you glance at the chat, you take the risk of crashing. Yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of Le Mans yet. If you've watched my first look video on Test Drive Le Mans, that is literally all I've played of it. I haven't gone back to it yet. Maybe I'll live stream that at some point. Medium right, very low, open. Yeah, very true. It depends on what you get with your Dreamcast. I mean, if you want a Dreamcast with one controller, no controllers, two controllers, differences in price there. With games, without games, with cords, without cords, with VMUs, without VMUs. A lot of varying bundles out there. Custom bundles. Is this on a real Dreamcast? Of course it is. Medium right, very low, open. Fast left, very low, tighten. And I flipped again. Medium right. Like I said, at least this game is not too difficult. I can flip a couple times and still win. That's why I find it kind of relaxing. I'm actually not playing too badly. I did a couple practice races before the stream because I hadn't played this in a while. I think I'm getting back into the saddle pretty easily here. As I said, the game controls pretty well. Some people say it's a bit slippery, but I find it to be quite nice. I can play this a lot better than Sega Rally 2. I'm terrible at that game. Little bumpy there. There we go, 2 wins in a row. No modifications at all, Mr. Rocco. This is straight up Dreamcast from the original GD-ROM drive. I was going to play off my hard drive modded Dreamcast, but the music does not play right. It plays okay on the first track, but once the track restarts, it gets distorted. So I decided to play from the disc, rather than have distorted music.
3, 2, 1, go! Fast right, long, open.
This is nice. Bit of a sunset. Or sunrise, I'm not sure which one. It's an orange sky nonetheless.
Fast right, long, open. Intermediate left, long.
Man, it's pretty easy to flip your car.
Fast left, very long, tighten. Max left, long.
Hey, what's up, James?
Fast left, long, tighten.
GDMU or mode? Neither one. I have a, well, I keep saying hard drive modded Dreamcast, but it's technically a compact flash card with Dream Shell, the open source solution. Modded it quite a while back. If you have $10 and soldering skills, you too can do it. Advanced soldering skills, I should clarify. Viz V Rally 2 indeed, James. Very fond memories of this on PS1. Yeah, they did have a PS1 port of V Rally 2 as well, didn't they? I know they had the first one on PS1. Free flex time. Thank you as always, James, for your continued support. Hey, what's up, Harvey Jones? I think Harvey Jones and James Harvey are the same person. They always seem to show up in the chat at the same time, just to confuse me with the two Harveys. It's one of the rare PS1 games with 4-player split screen. I used to play 4-player split screen a lot with Speed Freaks or Speed Punks, depending on where you are in the world. That was a lot of fun. It's amazing thinking back what games we played in 4-player split screen on, I mean, comparatively speaking, small screens back in the day. Alright, stage 4. So far, I'm on a win streak. I don't want to jinx it though. Bit of rain now, bit of rain. excuse me, coming through.
medium left, long,
This road is a bit crowded.
fast right, long,
I like how people occasionally run off the road.
max right, long, into medium
I don't know why they're standing in the middle of the road in the first place. It's very dangerous.
long, tighten. Fast right, long, open. Medium right,
I always found this game
open.
to be such a good-looking game, even though I guess technically it's probably, you know, from a
Medium
technical
left, very
standpoint,
long, tighten.
it's probably not getting anywhere near, say, something like Le Mans.
Fast right, long, open.
But I love the environments.
Medium right,
There's
very
so much
long,
going
open.
on in the environments. Lots of varying trees and pedestrians, grass and hills, various buildings and
Hairpin right,
electrical poles, fencing. It's got it all.
long, tighten. Fast
So much
right,
to look
long,
at. And I like looking at things.
max
It's a
right,
hobby of
long,
mine.
Into medium right. Fast left, long, tighten. Fast right, long, open. Medium right, very long, open. Medium left, tighten. Fast right, long,
These were so
open.
popular in the 90s after Colin McRae came out. I've never played that one.
Medium right, very long, open.
On the Dreamcast Junkyard, Tom specifically got to play the Dreamcast beta
Medium left, very long.
that
tighten.
is in the possession of someone who has not released it. Maybe that'll be released one day.
Hairpin
McRae
right,
2.0, I believe, is the one that was going to come out in Dreamcast.
long, tighten. Fast right,
Almost roadkill there.
right, long,
Almost.
medium right. Fast left, long, tighten. Fast right, long, open. Medium right, very long, open.
Yeah, the footage Tom put up on YouTube of McRae 2.0 looks pretty decent. Definitely unfinished,
Medium
but
left, very long, tighten.
it looks decent. So the guy that's hogging the copy of McRae 2.0. Let us have it. I'm begging of you. This is my public plea for you to let us play your copy of McRae 2.0. Well, I won. Amazing. Look at those particle effects from the champagne bottles. It's the highlight of the game right there. The champagne particle effects. Well, that's a decent start. First place on every race in arcade mode. At least out of the first round of races. That was technically easy mode. But we'll go to the next one. Let's up the difficulty. Level 2. There's also expert as well. I guess I unlocked all these. Like I said, I did play quite a bit of this game. We'll move on to level 2. We're not going to go to expert quite yet. I'm not going to change my car. Well, can I change the color of my car? No, I can change... Ooh, they have brand name tires in this. Michelin. Apparently only Michelin. Yeah, I don't mess with any of the car stuff. I'm not a car guy at all. I have no idea what I'm doing swapping out parts.
Three, two, one, go!
Fast left, long, tighten.
Le Mans is the best in the test drive series, for sure. Well, it's not really a test drive game. It isn't even called test drive in Europe, James, so...
Fast left, long, tighten.
Can you really say it's the best test drive game? I think this actually, or not this, I should say. Test Drive 6 is the only actual test drive game on the Dreamcast. The other two are just rebranded racing games from other developers. Test Drive really wanted to get their name out on the Dreamcast, apparently. They say, hey, let's slap our name on every racing game we possibly can. Yeah, this wasn't Test Drive in Europe either, just V-Rally 2. Oh, come on! Road Rage. Jeez. See, at this point, I'd really like police in the game, like Test Drive 6. Pull this guy over for sure. Can't just go and do that, flipping me over. Oh, was it V-Rally 2 Expert Edition in Europe? Like, apparently this is not the Expert Edition. It's so confusing. Like, why all these name variations? We all know Taxi 2 is the best rally game on Dreamcast. Sure. Sure, James. Yeah, this is a bit more of a challenge than the level 1 arcade mode. I'm currently losing. Now you get to see how bad of a player I am. How bad I really am. But I'm not on easy mode. But I did pass this, so apparently I'm decent enough to unlock expert mode at least. Alright, I got one lap to catch up. I believe James wrote an article on the Dreamcast Junkyard about Taxi 2, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to your article there, James. Feel free to link to it. There you go, there's the article. Feel free to leave my stream and watch and read James's article. I'm sure it's much better than my stream. Gonna need some repair work on my vehicle after this. Oh, come on, don't pass me. I need at least third. Don't make me humiliate myself. Thank you. I like how he just slowed down for me to pass him. That was nice of him. Definitely don't leave the stream. Well, they can multitask. I'm sure there are plenty of talented multitaskers in here that can read articles and watch YouTube streams at the same time. Well, at least I can continue to the next race, even though I did not win. I think this is one of those games where they tally up your average placement at the end, so you don't need to get first place in every race. I like this track. I don't know where this is. I think it said at the beginning, but I missed it. It's a nice little village. At least there's a village in the track, anyway. Nice adobe houses and whatnot.
Fast right, long. Max left, long.
Look at those nice little houses.
Into medium right, long, open. Fast left, long, and fast right, long, open. Fast left, long, tighten.
I see there are a lot of chat messages popping up, but
Medium right, long, and medium
it's so
right,
hard to read
long.
the chat when you're playing a racing game.
Medium right,
I'm sure all of you are saying very interesting
very
things.
long, open. Fast left, long.
I need to concentrate more on these races than the first ones, since my opponents are
Long,
a bit more challenging.
fast right, long.
No more casual Sunday driving.
Medium right, very long, open. Fast right, long. Long. Fast right, long. Into medium right, long, open.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Long, open.
I'll just knock him off the track. Let's turn this into a destruction derby game.
Tighten. Medium right, long, and medium right, long. Medium right,
Fortunately, this is not like Demolition Racer No Exit.
medium right, very
I don't get
long,
extra
open.
points for
Fast
smashing
right,
into
long.
other cars.
Medium right, long, fast right, long. Carpet left, long. Fast right, long. Medium right, very long, open.
My goal is second place for this race. If I can get second place, I will be happy. I will be satisfied.
Max left, long. Fast right, long. Into medium right, long, open.
Is that a shortcut there?
Fast left,
Kind of looked like there was a shortcut.
right, long, open.
I could be wrong though, because I don't think there are shortcuts in this game.
Fast left, long, tighten.
Maybe I just don't pay attention to them. Does look like a shortcut. Hey, second place. Nice. So not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. Move on to stage 3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fast right, long, open. Into medium left, very long. Max right, long. Fast right, long. Medium right. Fast left, long, tighten.
I need a bot to read the chat messages. I just need practice.
Max left, long.
I need practice in my chat glancing. I'll become a chat glancing pro.
Medium left, long.
Yeah, I've seen people use those, especially for VR games.
Fast right, long. Fast left, long.
I don't want my Sam on my stream.
Medium left, long, tighten. Medium left, very long, tighten. Fast right, long. Bad left, long, tighten. Max left, long.
Excuse me, coming through.
Long, open.
Thank you very much. This is a cool track as well.
Max right,
Bit of a sort of jungle track.
long, open. Into medium left, very long. Max right, long. Fast right, long. Into medium right. Fast left, long, tighten. Medium left, long, tighten.
I am curious, of everyone in the chat right now,
Long.
which one of you, I shouldn't say which one of you, Assuming there's only one of you.
medium left,
That, which ones of you? Who? I don't even know. I don't know how to phrase this sentence.
fast right, long,
Tell me which one you like better, Sega Rally 2 or Test Drive V-Rally?
medium right, long, open,
V-Rally 2. Expert Edition, whatever you want to call it.
tighten,
Because to me personally, I can't
very
see
long, tighten,
why someone would like Sega Rally 2 more than this.
fast right, long,
There's just a whole lot more to this game
bad left,
than
long,
Sega Rally
tighten,
2.
max left, long,
More tracks, more vehicles,
right, long, open,
I think more customization as well.
max right,
They do control differently, so I can definitely see some people maybe preferring the controls in Sega Rally 2.
very long,
'Cause some have referred to this game as being a bit slippery as far as the controls are concerned, but I like the controls.
max right, long, fast right, long, into medium right,
But for me personally anyway, I find this game to be far superior to Sega Rally 2
medium left, long,
in just about every way.
max left, long, into medium left, long, medium right, long,
Ooh, James is being harsh.
medium left,
Doesn't think Sega Rally 2 is a good game at all.
fast right, long,
I want to see that article on the junkyard, James. I want to see the article hating on Sega Rally 2.
fast left, long, medium right, long, open, medium left, long, tighten,
Both are great. Racky games aren't really my thing.
very long, tighten,
Yeah. I don't like racky games either.
fast right, long,
Yeah, rally games, I said earlier, rally games really aren't my cup of tea either,
max left, long,
but I like this one. And I do like Sega Rally on the Saturn as well. But if I had the choice of which rally game I wanted to play, it'd definitely be this one.
You finished second.
Am I using my Rally 2 racing wheel? That would be fitting, but no. Man, that's an old video. I think it was the first video that I ever did on... Well, the first video I ever spoke on camera. Don't go watch it. It's not very good.
3, 2, 1, go!
fast left, very long, tighten, fast right, very long, open, into medium left,
I actually have
long,
two steering wheels for the Dreamcast now. I have the Rally 2 Pelican Rally 2 racing wheel as well as the Mad Catz MC2, I think it's called. And that one has,
fast left, long, fast right, long,
wait,
open,
what does that one have?
medium left, very
I
long,
was gonna say it has something that the Rally 2 steering wheel doesn't have. But now I'm blanking on it.
hairpin right, fast left, long,
They're both pretty good steering wheels though.
fast right, very long, open,
Oh, that's right too. It has a shift knob on the MC2,
fast left, long, tighten,
which is a cool little feature.
long, tighten,
I'd say this track is more of a jungle track than the last one.
hairpin
Last one
right,
had some
long,
jungle bits in it. This one's more jungly.
fast right, very long, open,
Wrong way.
Holy crap! Just did a front flip there for no apparent
medium
reason.
left, long, tighten,
I'm sure the game's physics engine had a reason, but
fast right, long, into medium right, long, fast right, long, max left, long, max left, long,
what? Time out? What? I didn't know I had a time limit. Okay. It's the first time I've run out of time.
tighten,
Yeah, okay, I see it now. Right under the
very long,
lap count, they have a time limit.
left, long,
It's never really been an obstacle until now.
medium right,
I'll have to keep an eye on that. Not that I'm gonna race any better keeping an eye on the timer.
fast left, long, fast right, long, open, into medium left, very left, long.
Alright, so far so good. Maybe I am racing better looking at the timer. Don't pay attention to the road, just watch the timer. You'll race better.
Fast left, long, tighten. Hairpin right. Hairpin left.
A lot of sharp
long.
turns on this track.
Fast right, very long, open.
Oh, come on, don't run out of time again. Okay, I didn't run out of time. The checkpoints are not actually marked.
Medium left,
Or
long,
at least the
tighten.
places on the track you need to get to reset the timer are not marked.
Right, long. Fast
It just
right,
barely
long,
made that one,
into
though.
Medium right, long. Fast right, long. Max left, long. Max left, long. Fast left,
He's just
very
barely
long,
made that.
tighten. Very long, open.
First place, though.
Medium left, long.
This timer's brutal. I mean, if I can be first place the entire lap, but still just barely make the checkpoints before the timer runs out, that's brutal, man.
Long. Fast right, long, open, into medium left.
So shouldn't the other racers be eliminated then? Okay, they actually did mark that checkpoint. There's a couple signs on the
Fast
sides.
left, long. Fast right, very long, open. Fast
Yeah,
left,
this game's
long,
unfair.
tighten.
Apparently the time limit does not apply to the
Fast left,
CPU
long,
racers.
tighten.
The game's racist against human players.
Right, long. Hairpin left, long.
That was not a very good turn.
Fast right, very long, open.
Come on. Yeah, so the checkpoints are marked. They're just kind of hard to see. They're small yellow signs.
Medium left, long, tighten. Max right, long. Fast right, long, into medium right, long. Fast right, long. Max left. Max left, long. Fast left, very long, tighten.
I think that lap was a little bit better. I went past the finish line at, I think,
Open, into medium left,
2
long.
seconds on the last lap. I was at 3 seconds this time.
Medium right, very
I'm
long.
a second ahead. So good at this.
Fast left, long.
I don't know if I'm good enough to win, but
Fast right, long.
So good at
Open,
this.
Into medium left, very long. Hairpin right, long. Fast
I
left,
always slow
long.
down to a halt going around these
Fast right,
these
very
sharp
long.
turns.
Open.
which are probably not helping me.
Fast left, long. Tighten.
No, no, no. That didn't help me either.
Fast left, long. Tighten.
Shoot! I'm going all flippy now.
Hairpin right, long. Hairpin left, long.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make this checkpoint. It's gonna really suck on the last lap.
Fast right, very long.
Ooh, I made it with 1 second left. Jeez.
Medium left, long.
Better not do any more flippy flips.
Max right, long. Fast right, long. Into medium right, long. Fast right, long. Max left, long. Max left, long.
Ooh. I had about 1.5 seconds left. Second place. Could be worse. I will take it. Ooh, stage 5 next. Are you on par with the rumors of Shenmue 4 being announced soon by 110 Industries? Who's 110 Industries? I don't even know who that is. I'm not expecting Shenmue 4 to be announced too soon, I wouldn't think. Anyone else getting sick of eating Easter eggs yet? The only Easter eggs I've had are Reese's Easter eggs. And I've only had 2 of them. So I'm not sick of them yet.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fast right, long, open. Medium right, very long, open. Medium right, very long, open. Medium left, long.
I gotta say, the physics in this game are actually pretty decent.
Left, long. Fast
I mean, it's not the type of game where you're gonna have these crazy impacts with other cars, but it doesn't do anything weird. I know plenty of other games. If you hit another car, you're gonna go flying or do a 180 or spin like a top. Monaco Grand Prix and Pod Speed Zone come to mind. But it feels fairly realistic when you hit another car, except it doesn't quite have the crunching of metal impact that you'd expect. It's more like bumper cars, but at least it's accurate.
Medium left, very long, tighten. Fast right,
Right,
long,
so far so
open.
good. 7 seconds to spare going across the finish.
Medium right, very long, open. Medium left, long.
V-Rally 2 is probably my favorite Dreamcast game, but the difficulty spike is awful.
Open.
Yeah, I can see that, because
Fast left,
yeah, I was breezing through the races, the first bunch of races in arcade mode.
right, long, open.
Barely even had to pay attention to the game, and I won every single race. But the second batch of races,
Medium right, very
a
long.
little bit more difficult.
Fast right, long.
I think the
Fast right,
I don't think I've ever actually beaten the expert races. I've unlocked the expert races, but I kind of doubt that I've actually beaten them.
into medium right, long, open. Medium left, very long, tighten.
I am getting better though, I gotta say.
Fast
Getting
right,
some practice
long,
in.
Open.
I love this track.
Medium right, very long.
I like the
open.
houses.
Medium right, very long, open.
This game's definitely a contender for some of the best looking tracks in a racing game,
Fast right,
on the
long,
Dreamcast
open.
at least.
Long. Fast right, long, open.
Very well designed too.
Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten. Medium right, very long, open. Fast right, long. Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten.
My favorite Dreamcast game, or favorite Dreamcast racing game, so many to choose from. And so what would you say your top 5 racing games on the Dreamcast would be, James? We all know Toy Racer is number 1, so let us know the other 4. But yeah, the Dreamcast has so many racing games. Speed Devils would be my my personal favorite. I've yet to live stream that. I gotta do that at some point. Hello, Zakep 111.
Medium right, very long, open.
Welcome to the stream. These other racers always get in my way.
Fast right, long, open. Check medium left.
Races would be so much easier if they weren't on the track.
Medium right, long, open.
I'm not starting out very well. I forget if they let you retry a race. I don't think they do. I mean, I haven't come in last yet, I don't think. I think third's the worst I've done. Jeez. It's always a first time, though.
Max left, long. Bad left.
I think even if you get last, they just let you continue. Because as I said, they average out your placement at the end to figure out if you pass.
Fast left, tighten.
Shoots. You do try again if you run out of time, though. And I have 2 credits. Personal top 5 would be F355, Monaco, Spirit of Speed, Le Mans, and MSR. You had to put Spirit of Speed in there, didn't you, James?
Medium left, long, tighten.
You were gonna get so much flack for putting Spirit of Speed above V-Rally.
Hairpin right. Bad
Like, man, you must really hate this game, James.
long. Fast right, long, open. Check medium left, long. Medium right, long, open. Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten. Hairpin right, long. Max left, long.
Yeah, this Dreamcast I'm playing on now is region free.
Bad left, long. Fast left, very long.
Otherwise, it's all original.
Fast left, very long. Tighten.
Man,
3,
you keep running out of time. Okay,
Medium right, very long.
I'm looking at the chat too much. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to ignore you for this race.
Medium left,
Block
long,
you out.
tighten. Medium right, long, open. Hairpin right, long.
Got my racing game face on right now.
Long. Fast right, long, open. Check medium left, long.
Jeez, they do not give you much time at all.
Medium right, long, open.
I barely made that checkpoint.
Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten. Hairpin right, long. Max left, long. Long, fast left, very long, tighten.
If I remember right, I think that's the biggest obstacle I had when I was playing through this game before, years ago, is the timer. Just keep running out of time.
Hairpin right, long.
Not the CPU opponents, it's the timer. That's your worst enemy in this game.
Max
I don't think I know of too many racing games that have
hairpin left, long.
that make you beat both the CPU players and the timer.
Open.
It's a race and a time trial all in one. Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Medium right, very long.
Ooh, that was about a half second left. Well, that's 1 lap down.
Medium left, long, tighten. Medium
I keep seeing chat messages pop up in the corner of my eye. I'm not looking at it. It's tempting, but I'm not looking at it.
Long,
You guys are not gonna make me lose this.
fast right, long, open.
If I'm gonna lose this, I'm gonna do it all on my own.
Medium left, long. Medium right, long, open. Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten. Hairpin right, long. Max left, long. Bad left, long. Fast left, very long, tighten. Fast left, very long, tighten.
Concentrating.
Hairpin right, long. Max left, long. Hairpin left, long. Medium right, very long, open.
Jeez, man, I'm just gonna barely make this again.
Very long.
Whoa! It was at 0. 0, man. This is brutal.
Long, tighten.
This
Medium
game
right,
is
open.
relentless.
Hairpin right, long. Fast
There's no
left,
way
long. Fast
I would
left,
be able to
long.
be expert mode. No way.
Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long. Medium right, long, open. Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten.
I broke my rule. I looked at the chat. Yes, Tokyo Extreme Racer is a very nice looking game.
Bad left, long, fast left.
It's
very
shiny.
long, tighten.
This game's not as shiny.
Fast left, very long, tighten. Hairpin right, long.
Man, I don't know where the guy ahead of me is, but he's at least a mile ahead, I'm sure.
Max left, long. Hairpin left, long.
Clearly he's cheating.
Medium right, very
Game
long,
Genie.
open.
Come on, come on. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 0. Second place. 0 seconds left on the timer. Jeez. Ooh, someone's using foul language. Shame, Kogi. Shame. No, you can't override the bot, James. What the bot says is, I don't even know what I'm saying. What the bot says is final. Well, I think I passed. I think, what did I say? I got second place overall? You just said donkey. Donkey's a bad word, Kogi. And I just said it, so I should be banned from the channel. Alright, I guess we'll go to expert. It's gonna be a disaster. Alright, you know what? Let's go to the track editor. Let's make some tracks. New track. If I remember right, these take up a lot of space. I got a very creative name for this one. Track. Yeah, tracked. I forget how this works. Let's see, bend mode, elevations mode, build mode, build mode. Choose block, select block, place block, remove block. It doesn't seem to be doing anything when I press A. Oh, did that work? I'm confused. Is it doing something? I think it's doing something. I got a straight track on there. Let's go up. There we go. Up. Very, very high. It's gonna be a very mountainous track. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. It's gonna be like a roller coaster. Generate elevations. I have no idea what I'm doing. Change weather. Rainy. Rainy's good. Bend mode. A little bit of bendy right there. You have to leave the first 3 pieces to start finish. Ah. Elevation mode. Build mode. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I already bent the track. Elevation, build mode. Build mode. Ah, there we go. Now we're doing things. Oh, I see what it does. Okay, let's see. Select which part of the track you want to extend. Go this way. Yeah, look at that. Loop-de-loop. Go way over here. So I can make it 100 pieces of track long, apparently. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, I think I get this now. This is a lovely looking track. Absolutely lovely. And then we're gonna come back home. A little bit of a bend at the end here. Okay, I'm not lined up. That's a bit of a problem. Let's undo. No, I didn't want to undo the entire thing. This takes some getting used to. Oh, it's because I'm elevated. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. Oops. Yeah, I'm up in the air right now. Elevation down. Oh, I can raise the entire track up. Sure, why not? Do that. Alright, I think I'm on flat land now. This does look like a roller coaster. We're gonna go up a bit here. If I actually do this right. No, I want to go to the other end of the track. It's gonna make me go all the way through. And I am really bad at the track creator. Wait, what? Why won't it let me do anything? Oh. Okay. I think I had it. Alright, I'm still elevated. I have to come down. I'm actually gonna have to go up to meet with the finish line. I have no idea if I'm in the right elevation or not. Does it say anywhere what elevation I'm at? Doesn't seem to say. Still not letting me. How do I go back? I screwed this whole thing up. I have no idea how you figure out what elevation you're at. It will connect when you're at the right elevation. Well, it's not doing anything. Going up and down. Wait, did that work? Am I connected? I think I might be connected. Loop or unloop track. Last block is too close. Okay, so there is an auto connect thing. I want to remove block. There we go. So if I just do that. There we go. Okay. That makes it easier. Feel like I could have made a real racetrack in the time I've watched this. Probably. Alright, I'm gonna change the weather to sunny. or whatever that is. It doesn't actually tell you what the weather is, it just shows you a symbol for it. So I guess that's sunset or sunrise, one of the two. Change the country to Australia. I think this looks lovely. Let's try it out. Let's try out Tracked, the best track in the game. Look at this. Is this a professional looking track or what?
Go!
I mean, this looks like the developer made it.
Long, open. Medium right, very long, open. Into bad left, long. Medium left, very long, tighten. And medium right.
Yeah, this is a fantastic track.
Bad right, long. Medium left, long, tighten. Medium right, long.
When people try making Sega Rally 2 tracks in V-Rally 2, I'm sure you could.
Medium right, long, open. Medium right, long, open.
Ooh, ooh, here comes one of my hills.
Bad
That was a
left,
lovely
long.
hill. That was lovely.
Bad right, long, open. And bad left, long.
It's got a nice downhill,
Medium left, long. And medium right, long,
downhill
open.
zigzag there.
Medium left, long, tighten. And medium right, long.
See, and the best part about my track is that it doesn't have a
Very
timer.
long, open. And medium left,
Well, it has a
long.
timer for the lap time, but it doesn't have a time limit.
Bad left, long. Medium left,
That's
long.
what makes it awesome.
Medium right, long, open. Bad right, long. Medium left, long, and medium right, long.
Okay, what happened to my finish line? Why do I only have half a banner on my finish line?
Wrong way.
It's defying gravity.
Wrong way.
I will go whatever way I want on my own track, thank you, Mr. Narrator.
Medium right, long.
That's a great track. Very happy with that. So I can just I can change that track to whatever I want. I can go to Spain. Same track, but this time in Spain. Let's do it. Look at this. It changes the entire feel.
3, 2, 1, go!
I thought there was a way you could actually place the
Medium right, long, open.
scenery yourself, but maybe not.
Medium right, very long, open. Into bad left.
I think it just
long.
auto-generates the scenery.
Medium left, very long, tighten. And medium right, long. Bad right, long.
Still very cool,
Medium
though.
left, long, tighten. Medium right, long. Medium right, long, open. Medium right, long, open.
It's my favorite hill.
Bad left, long. Bad right,
I think
long,
at that point
open.
the track
Bad
just
left, long.
increases in elevation. The whole rest of the track is pretty much this elevation, except for here.
Medium left, long, and medium right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten, and medium right, long. right, very long, open, and medium left, long. Bad left,
It's interesting
long,
playing
medium
the
left,
same
long.
track, but just in two different locations. You wouldn't know that it was a complete, or it was exactly the same track, just with a different theme.
Medium left, long, and medium right, long.
Hey, I actually have a full start line banner now. That was weird how it just only had half of it on the last one. Alright, I think that's enough for the track creator. It's pretty cool. Let's generate form. Oh, okay, so you can just randomly generate a track, I guess. Put everything at medium. Yeah, so you can just randomly generate something, which is also quite cool. Doesn't end, though. Can I loop the track? Last turn is too difficult. Well, I didn't even make this. You generated it yourself. So you're saying this track is impossible. Generate form. Change length to that. Oh wait, stage form, linear. Oh, looped. There we go. Oh, that's why, because you can have just a straight track instead of having a looped one. Do that. We can go to Finland. Let's try that out. Hey, what's up, Kengami? My second favorite racing game. Used to be rebuild original tracks like Monza or Spa in this editor.
Go!
I'm not that talented. But the fact that you can just randomly generate a track is pretty cool. Save them, you can do actual races against the AI. I probably don't have enough space in my VMU to save a track. I'm going to guess. Generate more Greg's locations.
Medium left, very long, tighten, and medium left, long.
So I'm just gonna race around this once, and then I'll give some of the expert races a try, even though I'm most likely going to fail miserably.
Medium left, very long, tighten. Medium left.
Yeah, that was a good track. I think mine was better, but it was all right. Yeah, this is pretty easy to get the hang of. We need to spend a little bit of time with it just to figure it out, but it does do a lot of things automatically, like it'll finish the track for you. Or if you wanted to do other things just randomly. But anyway, let's exit out of here. VMU space was always a problem. We mostly don't have a way to back them up, at least with GDMU. Yeah, because GDMU is read-only, so you can't write anything to it. I can back them up to my compact flash card on my other Dreamcast. But so far, I haven't had too much of an issue with VMU space. I do have 8 VMUs. 8 VMUs and 2 memory cards. And 3 of them are multi-memory cards. I have a decent amount of space. But not always on the one that I have in the controller at the moment. Let's go to arcade mode. Experts. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
3, 2, 1, go!
CPU players would just stay out of my way. You'd think they owned the road.
Medium right, very long, open.
Ooh, he's getting a little bumpy there.
Fast right, long. Fast left, long, tighten.
Seems like a dangerous place to put a gas station right in the middle of a racetrack.
Medium right, long. Medium left, very long, tighten.
Man,
Medium right, open.
SD memory card solution.
Fast left, long.
I imagine the reason why no one has actually done that is because it would be very, very expensive.
Medium right, very long, open. And medium left, very long.
Now, there is that guy that makes the really expensive wireless Dreamcast controllers, the Dreamcon. That has virtual memory built into it. That's about as close as we've come to anything like that.
Medium right, very long, open. Fast right, long. Fast left, long, tighten.
This is impossible.
3, 2,
I'm not even going to be able to pass the first race.
Medium right, very long, open. And medium left, very long.
Let me try really concentrating. Let me give it that a shot. Give it 100% of my brain power. See how that
Medium
goes.
right, very long, open.
If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will.
Fast right, long. Fast left,
Yeah,
long,
that
tighten.
gas station, man. That's asking for an explosion.
Medium right, long. Medium left, very long, tighten. Medium right, very long, open. Fast left, long.
I made 2 checkpoints.
Long, open.
Giving it more brain power has helped.
Fast left, long. Medium right, long, open. Fast right, long. Bad left, very long, tighten.
Oh no. Oh no. I have a feeling that will be my last checkpoint.
Medium right, long. Fast right, long.
I mean, this guy's not that far ahead of me, but
Long, tighten. Fast left, long.
and oh wow. It actually started to slow my car down like it was gonna end the game. But I just managed to squeak by the finish line. So I managed to finish a lap. That's an accomplishment.
Medium right, very long, open. Fast right, long.
Even Sega Rally was more forgiving with the checkpoints.
Fast left, long, tighten.
I mean, you can't be any less forgiving than this game.
Open.
Oh jeez, that guy pushed me across. Hey, thanks, pal. Man, the CPU player actually helped me for a change. I was just stopped there. It wouldn't let me go any farther, and then he pushed me across. That was awesome. You are my best friend now, pal. I'll follow you.
Right, very long, open.
You can help me out when I don't make the finish line. Or the checkpoints, whatever. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, you were supposed to help me out, buddy. Oh, come on. He betrayed me. Oh, man. I made it farther than I should have on that one, that's for sure. Yeah. I have no chance at expert mode. I am not skilled enough for that. Alright, what else we got? We got V-Rally Trophy. 4 cars on track, 1 trophy avail. 1 trophies avail, whatever that means. Championship, 1 car on a track. 1 championship available. Oh, it's saying available. Oh, 1 trophy available. Let's try it. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually played this mode. European Trophy. I don't know how difficult this is. I guess we're about to find out. Stage 1. Time limit only on the arcade mode? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Apparently, because I do not see a time limit on this. Well, that's good. So at least it'll let me finish the race, even if I'm dead last. Hey, what's up, Dingo? Ooh, did you see that wheelie there? That was sick. Hey, catch you later, James. Thanks for stopping by.
Wrong way.
Little bit of a bump there. Yeah, I think we're back to easy difficulty, because even after that fail, no one actually passed me. And that fail. Oh, someone passed me that time. Not too surprising. Yeah, we're back to casual racing now. I like this. I like this. Doing a lot of wheelies. Showing off now. Showing off my easy difficulty skills. Remember, shiny side up. I'll try. I like the helicopter up there. It's a nice touch.
Congratulations.
Look at that. Winner. Winner. This game's so easy. At least when you play on easy mode, anyway. Easy stages.
3, 2, 1, go!
Trophy mode, you unlock other cars. Oh, that's nice. I probably need a faster car for expert mode now that I think of it. I think this is just the standard car from the very beginning of the game. It's possible it's not fast enough. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I did not race that badly. But yet, I can barely make the checkpoints. Then again, if I had a faster car, I'd probably be hitting a lot more things. That's usually how it works. It's like with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on the PlayStation 2. I used to play that game a lot. And I'm really good at the game if I'm playing one of the slower cars. I think the Opel Speedster was my favorite car to play in that. But it was one of the slowest cars in the game. It's one of the cars you get at the very beginning. If I try switching to one of the faster cars, I'm just hitting everything. I need a speed limit.
Fast left, long. Fast left, long. Tighten.
Remember the black Ford Escort being the best car? Specifically the black one? Is the black one somehow faster than the other ones? I don't think you can actually change the color of the cars. I mean, at least when I looked,
Very long. Tighten.
did not seem to have an option to customize color or look or anything. Just the parts.
Fast right, long.
Congratulations.
Hey, another win for me. Back on top. Hot Pursuit 2 was great. Too bad Dreamcast never got any Need for Speed games. Thanks to EA's hate boner for the system. Well, we got Test Drive 6. It's like the poor man's Need for Speed. Better than nothing, I guess. Subaru Impreza and the Jagot? Jagot? I don't know how to say that. 206. We're awesome in this as well.
Right, long. Open.
I don't even know what my own car is,
Long. Tighten.
to be honest. It's my car.
Long. Medium left, very long. Tighten. Fast right, long. Open. Fast right, long.
Pronounced Peugeot? Would not have guessed that.
Fast left, very long. Tighten.
That's the cover car.
Hairpin right, long. Medium left, long. Medium left, very long. Tighten. And medium left, long.
I only know it because of Top Gear. Never watched it.
Hairpin right, long.
Not really a car guy, in case you haven't figured that out by now.
Medium right, very
Ask me
long. Open.
anything about cars or car parts or any of that sort of thing, and I'll be at a loss.
Fast left, very long. Tighten. Medium right, very long. Medium right, long. Fast right, long. Medium left, tighten.
I will say that I'm pretty good at recognizing the car brand logos. So there's that.
Fast right, long. Medium right, very long. Open. Fast left, long. Fast right, long. Open. Max left, long. Bad left, long. Tighten. Max right, long.
I love this. This is great. I can hit as many walls as I want, and I can still win.
Long, open. Fast left, long, tighten. Max right, long, open.
I probably really like that Burger King
Left, very long.
bumper
tighten.
car game. I've never actually played a bumper car video game.
Congratulations.
I'd probably
You
love it.
finished first.
On another win streak.
Three, two, go.
Medium right, very long, open.
I forget how many tracks were in
Medium
this
left,
cup.
long, tighten. Medium right, long, open.
How many races, I should say.
Long. Bad left, long, fast left.
It's a little bit faster than the arcade mode though, because there are only 2 laps in each of the
Medium left,
races.
long. Medium right, long, open. Fast right, long,
And I'm
open.
flipping.
Medium left, long, tighten.
BK games need to be ported to Dreamcast.
Max left, long. Bad left,
Man.
long. Fast left, very long.
Hey,
Tighten.
thanks for the boost, buddy. My buddy's back.
Fast left, very long. Tighten. Hairpin right, long.
It's my win streak.
Max left, long. Hairpin left, long. Medium right, very long. Open.
Stop hitting grass. Taking a mental note. Stay on road.
Medium
Road
right,
good,
very
grass
long.
bad.
Open. Medium left, long, tighten. Medium right, long, open. Hairpin right, long. Bad left, long, fast left, long.
Alright, buddy, give me my first place back. Give it back to me, it's mine.
Long, open. Medium left, long. Medium right, long, open. Fast right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten. Long. Max left, long.
Thoughts on MSR?
Long.
Go watch my MSR live stream. You're in the wrong live stream. I live streamed that sometime last year.
Very long, tighten.
In short, I like the game. Not very good at it, but I like it.
Long.
I'm worse at that game than I am at this game, if you can believe it.
Max left, long. Hairpin left, long. Medium right, very long, open.
Come on, come on, come on! Slow down for me. Come on, come on! No. Oh, come on! Photo finish. Darn it. Lost my win streak. There are 8 races. I'm halfway through. I think I'll try and finish it, since supposedly I get a new car at the end of this. That's what I'm told, anyway. Unless I've been lied to. Was there only one lap on this one?
Fast right, long.
Apparently only one lap. Okay. This should be easy.
Medium
No
left,
problem.
long, tighten.
Excuse me, sir.
Fast right, very long, tighten. Into medium right, long.
Oh, I see. It's one of those.
Medium left, long, tighten.
Yeah, it's
Fast
not
left,
a not a loop
long,
track.
tighten.
That's why.
Medium left, very long.
And it gives you a percentage, which is kind of cool. I don't think I've seen
Medium
that
right,
in any
very
other
long,
racing game.
open. Fast left, long.
I think normally what they do on tracks that aren't looped is they'll have a number of checkpoints and they'll tell you how many checkpoints you've gone through. But I've never seen a percentage before outside of this game. Ragdoll needs some racing tracks. There is a racing minigame in one of the quests.
Fast right, long.
The I believe it's the Rappies. Is it the Rappies Holiday?
Fast left, long.
The one with the gambling, or the Rappies rip you off. It's a little racing thing in that.
Fast right, long. Hairpin left, long.
I vowed never to play that quest again.
Hairpin right, long. Fast left, long. Medium right, long. Open. Long, tighten. hairpin right, long, hairpin left, long. Very long, open, medium left, long. Bad
Percent
right,
finished.
long, open, hairpin left, long.
83%.
Long, open. Very long, tighten.
10% left to victory.
Medium left, long, tighten. Max left, long. Fast right, long. Fast left, long, tighten.
And there we go.
Congratulations! You finished first.
All right, sweet. 3 more to go. Let's keep this party rolling. Oh, this looks like a nice track.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fast left, very long, tighten.
Oh, so this is the same as the last one. Just a straight on track. Beginning to end.
Very long, open. Fast left, long. Medium left, long, tighten.
I'm sure there's a term for this type of track.
Fast right, long.
I just
open.
don't know it.
Medium left, very long, tighten. Fast left, long. Medium right, very long, open.
There is no Discord, Donnie. There isn't anything though. You're currently chatting in the anything.
Fast left, very long, tighten. Fast left, very long, tighten. Fast right, very long, open. Fast left, long. Medium right, long. Fast
This track's a
left,
little
very
bit shorter than the
long,
other one. 41% already. 42, 43.
very long, open. And medium left, long.
Ah. I gotta flip over at least once per track, apparently.
Fast left, very long.
Just Skype chat. Not as far as I know.
Bad right, long, open. Fast left, long, tighten.
I do have a TeamSpeak server for Dreamcast Live. It's not specifically for the channel.
Tighten.
It's for online play.
Fast right, very long, open. Medium left, very long, tighten.
Yahoo chat room.
Medium right, long, open. Fast left, long.
Man, my second flip for the race. I like to do tricks, you know?
Tighten.
It livens things up.
Medium left, long. Medium left, long. Fast left, long, tighten.
You finished first.
You finished fast. All right, 2 more to go. A bit more snow. Ooh, racing in the dark this time. Spooky.
Go!
Fast right, very long, open.
Get to see the lighting effects, which are actually not too bad. And the lighting is actually pretty nice, the headlights.
Fast left, very long, tighten.
Hey, James is back.
Fast
Yes, I am
right,
still
very
going.
long, open.
Going a little bit longer today, just because I want to finish the championship or cup or whatever you call this. Only have a couple more races, including this one. How are the expert races going? They're not going. They're not going at all. I quit that.
Medium right, very low, open.
Yeah, I know there are chat groups on Skype, but they're not for this channel specifically.
Open.
And I'm not a part of it, so.
Fast left, very low.
Donnie was asking about for this channel specifically.
Medium right, long, open. Medium left, long, tighten. Medium left, very long, tighten. Medium right, long. Medium left, long.
It's a really nice track. I like this.
Very long, open.
I like snow. Snow's nice, unless you have to shovel it. Like everything about snow except for the shoveling part.
Max left, long, tighten. Fast right, long, into medium right, long, open. Fast right, long, into medium left.
You gotta
very
join
long,
the
tighten.
TeamSpeak server, James. Get with the times. Discord is so last year.
Medium left, very long, tighten. Medium left, very long, tighten.
There we go, another win.
You finished
I've won
first.
every race except for one. That was, I'm sure, a fluke of some sort. Most likely a bug. Alright, final race. I got this in the bag. I don't even need to win. Living in the South, I've never had to shovel. Lucky you.
Go!
Fast left, long. Fast right, very long, open. Medium left, long, tight.
Always need to win. I know, James. Always the perfectionist.
Long. Fast right, long, open. Medium left, very long, tighten. Fast right, long. Fast left, very long, tighten.
Yeah, there are always people on the track, or a lot of the tracks have people. They
Medium
like to
right,
stand in the
open.
middle of the road for whatever reason, and then they run out of the way when you get there. Like that. It's a nice touch, though. I mean, a lot of games you just have basically cardboard cutouts on the side of the track.
Medium
But these
right,
people
very
actually
long,
move,
open.
which is pretty nice. And with more than
Fast
2
left,
frames of
very long,
animation.
tighten. Medium right, long, open. Fast left, very long, tighten.
I wonder if it's possible to hit them.
Medium right,
I
very
kinda
long,
doubt it.
open. Fast left, long, tighten. Medium right, long, open. Fast left, very long, tighten. Medium left, very long, tighten.
That's a nice little house right there.
Long,
I'd live there.
open. Fast left, very long, tighten. Fast right, long.
Game Genie code to enable Carmageddon. And there we go.
You finished first.
That should do it. Alright, give me my car. Give me my shiny new car. Champagne particle effects. It's kind of weird that there's no sound or music at this end trophy final results screen. Just silent. It seems like there should be at least some cheering or something. Congratulations, you have collected the European trophy. Nice. And I've unlocked the Lancia Stratos. Lancia or Lancia. However you pronounce that, you now have access to the World Trophy. As a reward for your performance, you can now select this new car from the bonus car category. Nice. I like that. Yes, there is music. Probably can't hear it because obviously the volume is turned down because, you know, you want to hear me in my dulcet voice. Is that even a thing? Well, dulcet tones is a thing, but I'm not sure if dulcet voice is a thing. It's Lancia. Is that correct, James? You're the expert. You'd know. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the live stream for today. This has been fun. If you like rally games, or racing games in general, I think you'll like this one. It's, like I said, it's got tons of content in it. If Sega Rally 2 has disappointed you, V-Rally may save rally games on the Dreamcast for you. But yeah, I love this game, and I don't even particularly care for rally games, so that's saying a lot. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the live stream for today. I will be back on Friday, as usual, for Worms World Party. Still look forward to that, but thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.